Wednesday Night Live. Tonight we are talking about the kind of feeling that you have when you're standing in front of your closet and you have a wardrobe full of clothing, but you feel like you have nothing to wear because nothing fits. Nothing feels good anymore. And sometimes we're going through body changes where we don't know from one day to the next what's actually going to fit. So if this sounds familiar, it does for me as well. I'm going to share my story just now. I have got some great tips for you tonight that I think are going to really help you. Sorry, I forgot to turn the volume down. I've got some tips for you tonight that I think are going to really help you. Some are on the practical side, and then some are more on the emotional side, and these are some of the things that I have found are working for me. So if you're new to me, I'm Tracy Gold. I'm a personal stylist, designer, and QVC show host, and I have been crazy busy in the last month or so. It has just gone absolutely crazy. So my apologies for not being live as often as I used to be. I don't know that that's even going to be possible for me anymore. But when I come here for these lives, it's a really special time. It's a time for us to engage, to communicate with each other, to share some thoughts, and to also not feel so alone in this process of getting a little older, right? Like as women. So just to share a little bit of my story, I am 50 and I am definitely perimenopausal. This is a new, kind of a new-ish development, and I feel like my body is changing at a rate that I just don't know one day to the next what's going to happen. And this felt like it came on very quickly for me. It was like a sudden thing. And suddenly I felt like I was gaining weight around my middle, around my waist, around my tummy. And the things that I normally was doing just wasn't working. And just so that you know, like I do follow a plant-based whole food diet. I am fairly active, like those kinds of things, and I take good care of myself. But wow, it was crazy. And it still kind of is a process of trying to figure things out. Now, to make it a little bit more complicated, I go on to QVC. And so I represent an amazing handbag brand called Patricia Nash. If you don't know them, check her out. It's incredible. You just go QVC Patricia Nash and you'll probably see me on some of the videos there. But the thing is that I have to wear solid colors. Now, if any of you know me and have known me for a while as a designer, you'll know I'm a huge fan of print. And I'm going to be talking about that just now and why I love print so much and why it works so well for us women. But I'm also going to share ways of getting around that when, like me, you have to actually wear solid colors. And so for Patricia Nash on QVC, I have to wear solid colors. And so what happens sometimes, and literally girlfriends, this is how it can be. Hello, Laura. Hello, Jessica. So good to see you. Literally what happens for me is that I can be fine as I'm about to go, as I'm getting on the train to go to Pennsylvania. And by the time I get there and I've had lunch or I've had something to eat, I feel like my stomach is just so bloated. And the very thing that I was going to wear that I felt like was okay doesn't feel so great anymore. I mean, like, it's crazy. So I am finding some ways of dealing with that and some ways of altering my eating as well as like supplements that I'm taking. So that's really great. But I'm just sharing with you how it is that I feel. Because I know often what happens is that we feel alone in this process. We feel like we're the only ones. And then also it's easy to look at each other and go, oh, but she looks so great. Or, oh, it's easy for her because of XYZ. But actually, we all have our things, girls. We all have our things. And so there's a couple of different things I'm going to share with you. And these are tips along what you can wear and how you know that whenever you put them on, they're going to fit you and they're going to fit you well. And then there's also some psychological things that I'm finding are helping me really, like, unbelievably. And so first of all, we're going to get into the practical stuff, and then I'll talk along the psychological stuff as we go along. So this is now this is not on my website yet. By the way, also for those of you who do want to see the latest stuff, I do not have the kind of time that I had before where I was putting photographs, like doing a whole photo shoot and putting the photographs up on the website. So these lives become really, really like where I get to share my latest things with you. And so if you want to join that, feel free to join my newsletter. You can go to tracygoldnewyork.com and sign up to my newsletter. And that way you'll be notified when I'm going to be going live. I send it the day of the live and send you links and everything. So please feel free to connect with me on there because I'd love to have you. Don't use YouTube as the base because YouTube will sometimes send you the notification even if you sign up to get notified after the live, which is fine if you want to watch it in replay. No problem if you want to watch it in replay. Okay, but this is one of the newer dresses that I did. And I did this because, hey girls, I needed another brown dress. I have one that I bought, which is not actually the perfect shape. It is also it's got some ruching here on the belly, but it's like, it can be a little touch and go-ish, right? Like, listen, it's getting better. I have to say the changes that I've been making without having to go on hormone replacement therapy is working for me. That's just for me. No judgment if you're going on, like, hormones could be a freaking amazing thing, right? But for now, I feel like I can manage. But the thing is that this dress has got amazing shape to it, and there's potential for it. I'm going to show you how I wear it on air. But there's also potential to wear it different ways depending on how I'm feeling. Now, let me just say to you also, when you're on air, some things work well on air, on camera, that don't work in real life and vice versa. So I do tend to really cinch in my waist when I'm on QVC because I find that sometimes you like at weird angles with the cameras. There's like, girls, I'm not lying, there's probably about 6 cameras around and they're going on at all different, and sometimes you don't know which angle you're going to be in. So what I find is defining my waist is A, the best thing I can do. B, it really works well on camera. And so this is one of the things, and I'm going to show you 2 different alternatives because some women are able to wear thicker belts and some women aren't. I can wear both, but I'll give you a show of what it looks like. So what happens is that when I put the belt on, these actually just, because of the weight of the dress, because of the frill, this actually creates this lovely disguising thing. And if I need it more towards the back, like maybe your bum is the thing that you're wanting more disguising in, you can maneuver and there is enough volume, but it still has shape. So one of the things to look for, girlfriends, when you are struggling with your body, and I feel like it is really around being kind to ourselves and trying not to get obsessive. And this is something I'm just sharing with you personally. I'm really working hard not to get obsessive, to exercise daily, to do all the things that I need to do. I've changed up the kind of exercise that I do, which is helping a lot, but to also not get obsessive about things, because that actually, I find, makes my body hold on to the weight. It's a very interesting thing. Okay, so you can do, like, this is a little chain belt. This is actually a nice little tortoiseshell chain belt, and so this can work really nicely. I like my arms. I'm okay with my arms. For those who want more coverage, like maybe you've got girls and you want more coverage, this can be made so that you don't have the cutouts. I like the cutouts because I'm not crazy about my décolleté, so I feel like this is like a way of showing some skin. It's still appropriate for QVC, it's fun. Or I can also go with a thicker belt. Listen, girls, I have been wearing this like it is during the day because it's nice and cool. It's made of a cotton stretch fabric and it's really nice and cool. But I can also wear a thicker belt and give it more definition. I'm going to show you that. So you could do that. Also, chocolate brown is a great neutral. It's much nicer than black. I feel like it's cooler than black, and it just will go with so many skin tones. Jessica says, Tracy, I love that circle belt and the other orange vintage one you have. Would you be able to source me something similar that will go with your clothes? Jess, this one, so the orange one I am keeping. And it is a one of a kind. It's very much of a retro. But this one you can buy if you want to. This one I think you would really like, actually. So this one here. And then it's got a nice long... So just let me know if you want to get this one. Because... And let me show you the ones I have. I've actually got a couple of different chain belts. So if more than one of you are wanting. Okay, and then I also have this one. This is stunning. Okay, I'll save it for you. Perfect. This one here is also, they're 69 girls. There's about $69. So all of them, I'll show them to you. Yes, felt shopping now, exactly. Okay, so this is the other one. This has got a silver base, but then look at how nice, look at that. So it's actually got that nice balance between the warm and the cool. Listen girls, I really love a chain belt. That's why I actually sourced these, because they really are fabulous. YouTube is a little fussy about secondhand things, like they don't actually allow me to post things secondhand. So that's why I've kind of been a little bit on the quiet side of it. But they are on my website. So, okay, so I believe I wanted tortoise one as well. That is the problem. Let me show you the ones I have, Laura. So this is gorgeous as well. This is fab. I love this one. I mean, I'm tempted to keep them all for myself, but I must share. Okay, so this has got the black, and it's got brown, and it's got silver. It's a silver base, like a really gun metal. And then there is this one here. This is more bling. This is like really bling. Oh, I love this one. This is like a really, but also looks great with the chocolate dress. So if you're wanting, what's nice about this one is if you're wanting something that's going to go into like date night and zhuzh up this brown dress, you could do this. See, that looks really stunning. And the nice thing about it is you can either keep that jeweled part in the front, or you can take it to the side as well and do like that kind of thing. You could do either. But do you see that the dress itself has got this this shape, and it's in a dark color that isn't black. So that's the other thing, girlfriends, I just want to say is that a lot of times as women, we tend to just go towards black, and more black, because we think it covers everything. Okay, first of all, for me, I cannot wear black on screen. They don't like us to wear black. And the reason is that it actually makes you look like a blob. It makes you look like a really big blob, and it's not very flattering on camera, but also in person as well. You know, often we think of like, oh, I'm just going to wear black, but really you could wear a dark neutral color that will give you that disguising that is not black, that is kinder to your skin tone. Chocolate brown is one of them. Let me show you some others. This teal, this dark teal color is really stunning. Okay, I'm going to come up close to the camera so that you can see it, because sometimes in my studio at nighttime it's hard to see. This is actually a very dark teal, and it could almost pass. When I saw it on camera, on television, it looked to me a little bit more like a navy, but it's more teal than it is navy. Okay, so that's the other, and you can have this dress, by the way, in this color. You can. And then navy is another really great option. This is the navy color block with the orange. So and can you see the navy it's so dark, it almost looks like it's black, but it isn't. And then it's kinder to the face. Because girls, this is the thing, right? If you put black up close to your face, now I know I'm pale, and so it's probably going to show even more so. But if you put black up to your face, it's a lot harsher. And it can also replicate the under eye, the darkness in our under eye, and it can make our face feel void and look void of color. And as we get older, we lose color in our hair and our skin, natural color. So as we get older, you actually need to be very careful of wearing colors that are like wearing black, and wearing colors that are so going to totally take out all your natural coloring. So like those kind of meh colors. I feel like that's a good way of saying it. You know those nothing colors, those colors that you could actually blend in with the wall. I mean, one of the things that I find so irritating is these stylists that go, well, women over 40, or the so-called experts, women over 40 should be wearing neutral colors. No! Women over 40 need to wear more color, and learning what colors suit our skin tone becomes even more important, because a color that suits your skin tone is going to lighten your color, it's going to lift your cheekbones, it's going to lighten your under eye, and it's going to give you more natural color even if you're hardly wearing any makeup. Do you see what I'm saying? And let's be honest, girls, also as we get a little bit older, less makeup is probably better. More natural makeup can be a lot better than very heavy. Sure, we need under eye concealer. Sure, we probably, like I need lipstick now. I feel like my lips go like really lack color, unlike they have in years before. But that's not the end of the world, right? But it really makes a difference to your skin tone when you're wearing a color that suits your face. Okay, so Jessica says, you can take it, Laura, if you love it. Oh, I was going to ask Tracy to find belts. A little hard to find these things, and a bit more fancy. Colorado casual is a real thing here. Okay, Laura, let me see. Girlfriend, let me see what I can find for you. Let me see what I can find for you. Unless because I haven't looked in a while. So let me see, maybe I can find something for you. Yes, I do. This is quite a snazzy belt. This one here is quite a snazzy belt. But this little one is fabulous. Tinted lip balm is my best friend for every day. I agree with that. I do have a lipstick I'm going to share with you. Okay, we're just doing sharing things today. Kiko. Kiko is, this is not sponsored, girlfriends. I'm just sharing, okay? I am crazy about Italian products. I really, and Kiko is one of these fabulous makeup brands. It's based in Italy. It is phenomenal. And what I find is that they're really affordable, but great quality, like phenomenal quality. What I like about this lipstick is it's almost like a bit of a lip stain, and it stays on for a long time, but it doesn't dry my lips. And then they've got the lip gloss on the other side. Do you see that? Now I use quite a lot of lip gloss, so I got an extra one, and I've got this one here, and this is great as well. So this, I find the lip stain is fabulous because it keeps it for like almost all day. It will go almost all day. Jessica, that belt is so good. Which one? This one. Jess, I almost feel like this is you, girl. I almost feel like this one, because you would wear this. You know how you would wear this? You would wear this for date night. And then you would zhuzh up your dress. By the way, it's going to the seamstress tomorrow. So I'm very excited for you. And the other orders are in the making. They are being done. So this is, I think this is stunning. I know you've actually liked this for a long time, but I think you forgot about it. I would. I'm super extra. I know. Well, listen, I can do with a little bit of bling is good. I do get what Laura's saying though about Colorado casual. Her and I have had this discussion. Okay, so girls, I want to say to you that so I want to talk to you a little bit from an emotional point of view. So one of the things that I'm getting very clear about is that I actually don't want to have clothes in my closet that feel like, oh, I don't know if they're going to fit. So, because it adds that extra stress for me. So the other day, I went to one of like the top thrift stores in New York City. I mean, it is really out in Brooklyn. Phenomenal thrift store, and I found this beautiful green jumpsuit. I mean, it was stunning. It was absolutely stunning, but it was so tight around here, and I was just like, oh, I cannot do this to myself. Nor do I actually want to do that to myself. Because if for any reason I'm having a bloated day, the outfit that I've brought with me to be on camera is not going to work. So then I have to have an extra outfit just in case. And there's already so much that happens behind the scenes in deciding what outfit I'm going to wear that goes with all the bags. I won't bore you with the details. But there's a lot that goes into what color am I wearing, what style am I wearing, what are the models wearing, what is the host going to wear, which are at our highest numbers. It's like there's a whole bunch of things. So I don't want the pressure. And let me tell you, girlfriends, I have been buying clothes just because it's sometimes quicker and easier for me than making them. And I've sent them all back because they just don't fit well. And they don't fit nicely. Like this one dress I bought, beautiful dress. It was tight in my boobs. I never have dresses that are tight in my boobs. Like, it was quite a compliment. But then it was loose everywhere and lacked shape. So like the proportions were all completely out. And I would have had to alter the things so dramatically and maybe it would look nice. But my husband took one look at it and he goes, nah, it's not. Like, in comparison to this dress, which even when I go on air, like the host is going, oh my goodness, I love your dress. And I know no matter what happens, even if I have my period or if I'm really bloated, I'm going to be okay because it fits me nicely. It's in stretchy fabric. I can wear a belt. I can disguise my tummy. It's that ease. It's that ease. And I believe that as women, we have the right to have that ease, right? But we're trying to squeeze into clothes that don't work, and maybe on some days will work and some days won't work. Laura says that's my problem, which is why I love your designs, Tracy. Thanks, Laura. And I think even for me, I'll tell you honestly, girls, I am falling in love with my own designs again. And like I was just having a conversation with my husband, and I was saying, and he looked at this dress. And he said, oh no, Trace, that doesn't become you. And he's like, listen, he'll be completely honest with me. It fit weird in the bum. And it was just strange. And online it looked amazing. But now, and he goes, this is why you have to, this is why you design clothes. So this is why I design clothes, girls, because I don't want the added pressure. I already have so much to consider when I'm going on air. And I figure it's not that different for you. So maybe you're not going on camera, maybe you're not going on national television, but maybe you just want to look great when you put on your clothes in the morning, and you don't want the emotional drama of going, oh, my favorite dress isn't going to fit still. Do you know what I'm saying? So let me show you some other styles that are actually on my website that you can take a look at. I'm going to show you some other ones, and we're going to go through them and some different ways that you can style them. Some of them you may love, some of them you may not. That's okay. It's really around sharing with you, whoops, I didn't realize that was there, sharing with you how my mind works as a designer and how my mind works from a woman's perspective. So like how I design differently, and then what this can mean for you. Because girlfriend, let me tell you something. You may buy a whole bunch of things online or otherwise and have a wardrobe full of clothing but still have nothing to wear, and actually spend a lot of money and still have nothing to wear. So I know that sometimes, I just want to deal with this. I know that sometimes it's a lot, like $350 to $380 a dress is a lot of money. Let's just be real about that. But this is cut specially for you. This is cut so that whether you gain weight or you lose weight, your clothes are still going to fit you. Whether you're having a bloated day or you're not having a bloated day, it doesn't matter. It's like, and if you calculate all the clothes that you have bought that fit terribly and that you probably have not taken back because it's too much of a hassle, and you end up donating them, I bet your bottom dollar it's going to be a lot more than the price of a dress that does fit you well. So I just want to say that, and that is from my experience of styling women for over 20 years. Like, I've seen that. We feel more comfortable when it's like $100 or even less, sometimes $80, sometimes even less. I'm like, yay, this is such a great deal. It's not a great deal if it doesn't fit you. It doesn't matter how cheap it is. Even if it's a designer dress that you're getting for, like maybe it's a $500 dress that you're getting for $100, if you get it home and it doesn't fit you, it is not a great deal. If you never wear it, it's not a great deal. If you don't feel fabulous in it, it's not a great deal. None of those things make it a great deal. What makes it a great deal is you put it on and you feel fabulous. You put it on, you know you can style it different ways. You put it on, you know it's going to fit you. So let me give you another example. I'm going to step out of the shot real quick. It is very hot in here, girls. I don't have an AC in here. So just bear with me sweating myself crazy through this. But I really am very passionate about this. And I'm even more passionate about it since I've been doing QVC again. Like before, I was doing swimwear or I was doing somebody else's brand, and so I was wearing those clothes. This is the first time I'm wearing my own clothes on set, and so it just really does make a difference. Okay, so this is the Wear 3 Ways dress, but with a sleeve. And I'm styling it a little bit differently. So this has actually got a drawstring, and the drawstring goes all the way around, okay, all the way around the neckline. And so you can wear it off one shoulder, you can wear it off both shoulders, you can completely adjust this. You can also take it higher up, you can also do a nice scoop neckline, you can do any neckline you like. This is also asymmetrical, and you will notice that even though this is quite it looks at first glance as if it is shapeless. It is not, because it does have some waist shape and it flares out to the bottom. So what you're looking for are items that are not block-like, that are not straight up and down like that it would be if it was like this. Okay? Do you see straight away what happens with that? And if you've got volume all the way, it's not going to, when you actually belt it. In fact, let me do that. Hold on. Let me just see if I can do this for you, because I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Because I have experienced this. When I was doing research for these styles, I actually bought a few. And I thought, oh, these are great. These are fabulous. I love the shape. I love the print of it. And what I found is that if it's a block, okay, like this, even belting it, it ended up like there was so much volume in the top of the bottom that it just actually still ended up making me look bigger. It was crazy, okay? Whereas if you look at it from this perspective, where it has the triangle shape, okay? And I'm going to take this here and I'm going to pull this in the front. This is a way that I really like to belt things, okay? And here we go. Look at that. Now, there we go. Look at the difference. Can you see how that creates such a different line? And the reason being is because when the hem is the widest point, that makes everything above it look narrow in comparison. Okay? When it's straight up and down, it's going to make your tummy and your waist, like this part, be the widest. That's what it's going to do. So this is the kind of dress that you could wear in so many different ways. You can wear it on its own. You can belt it. You can wear it off the shoulder. You can wear it. So it doesn't matter, because let me tell you, girls, it will fit you. But it's not shapeless. And you can make it even more shapely if you need to. There are other versions of this dress. I have it in a purple and green print that I really love. That is a short version, by the way. And while the asymmetrical line does draw the eye down the body, a short one's also really good for petite girls. And so this is the short version of the dress. And I really love this. And in fact, this one, let me just put it on. Let me just pop it on for you. For me, this dress feels like the way that the fabric falls, especially in the short, I think it's got to do with the length of it rather than with the actual fabric. I'll show you what I mean. So the asymmetrical is really good if you're wanting to cover up some leg. You're not wanting to show too much leg, right? That's a really good idea. But this one, because it's short, now you can have it in that fabric if you want to. Because it's short, what I do is I pull all the volume down to there and it draws the eye down the body. And I actually wear this like this. I actually wear it without a belt. And you see how it now shows that shape of it? It is so fabulous. And I wear this like off the shoulder. I often wear it off one shoulder. I love that look. And so this is the thing, girls. We don't have to be we don't have to be boring as we get older. We just need to change the way we think. I think for me, it's about saying that, I value myself and I value my mind and I value what it does to me when I try and wear clothes, when I try and squeeze into clothes that no longer work for me. And I have found that going shopping when things that would have worked before don't work anymore. It's the way it is. But I have a choice and I choose to wear clothes that look good on me. But it doesn't mean that I'm wearing shapeless and I'm wearing black and I'm wearing big black sacks. Because I think that's often what happens is that we resort, or if I can't wear the clothes that I wore when I was even 30 or 20, then I don't deserve to look good. No. Girlfriend, you deserve to look fabulous at every age. You deserve to look fabulous and feel fabulous at every time, like every season of your life. Absolutely. Am I saying don't take care of yourself? No, I'm not saying that, because I do. I have really worked, done quite a few things and made some changes that are working, exercising with weights, doing some things differently. And it's making me feel a lot better, no doubt. But I think it goes hand in hand with caring for myself, and for you to care for yourself. And this is another way that you care for yourself. You give yourself clothes. You give yourself permission to have clothes that are going to fit you, that are going to look good on you every single time. Every single time. Okay, let me show you another one. So this is I'm going to show you the three-way dress, and you may have already seen this. This is the three-way dress in the mermaid. I have showed it quite a few times, but I just feel like I need to. It is sleeveless, and there are always sleeve options, by the way, girlfriends. So let me show you. And all of these styles, by the way, you can have them in various different fabrics. You can have them in various different lengths. Everything. Girlfriends, hold on, let me get this on first, and then I'll tell you. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I'm getting myself caught in here. Hold on. Because of my top bun, that's why. Okay, it just shows you. It just goes to show you how big it really is. I mean, if I take this out, look at that. Okay, if I pull this out, this is the pattern. But look at how amazing it looks. Look at how amazing it looks. All right, so this is the wear three ways dress without the sleeve. And as you can see, again, this is always going to fit you. All right? This is always going to fit. You can also belt it exactly like you want to. You can wear it with a sleeve as well. You could wear it with a, hold on, I'll show you the magic blouse in the same fabric. You could also wear it with a navy magic top. So if you are not liking your arms, again, girlfriend, it's okay for you to decide, hey, I'm just not in that place where I want to show my arms anymore. Or at the moment, that's okay. But then have some outfits and have some pieces that you can throw on that make you feel like you're well put together and you look good. And you're not focused on, oh, I need to cover up my arms. Does that make sense? I'm not focused on my belly when I'm wearing these dresses. I'm really not. And let me say to you that print is truly the most amazing thing because it disguises a multitude of things. plain colors are more tricky. And that's why you'll notice when I design in a solid color, I'll do like a color block. When I do a solid dress, like the like this one or the brown one, it's in a darker color. It makes a big difference if it's in a darker color. Also, this fabric is not, it's a nice thickness of fabric, so it gives them hold, it doesn't cling. All of those things are very important when you're looking at clothes that are going to be kind to your body. This is another option. Here we go. So you can have things in your closet that really do give you the like the coverage that you desire, but it doesn't feel like you're covering up. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when we are focused on what we're covering up, we're actually making that bigger in our minds. And then also I feel like our bodies just hold on to whatever we want to let go, we want to get rid of. Honestly, girls, I do feel that. I really, like, I've caught myself being a little too obsessive at times, and I'm like, no, I have to shift that. I have to shift that. If I'm going to shift the weight, I also have to shift my mindset. And so, and I've seen that time and time again. I've seen that with my clients when they start wearing clothes that feel good and that fit them and make them feel fabulous, the weight comes off. So sometimes there's a reluctance to like, oh, I don't want to buy clothes now because I wait until I get to my goal weight. These clothes, girlfriends, you can wear now, and they will help you get your goal weight. And then even when you hit your goal weight, they still will fit you and look good on you. Why not? Why wait? Why punish yourself and think you don't deserve to wear beautiful clothes because you're not the weight that you want to be? Why not bring those clothes alongside your journey with you, and it will help you? I'm telling you the truth. Jessica says, this would be so cute as a shorter dress. Yes, it absolutely would be fabulous as a shorter dress as well. So I'm going to show that to you so you could wear this as a shorter dress here. Like that. Absolutely. It is, look, this is lovely because of the elongating. This is very elongating. This print has got that elongatedness. But you could absolutely wear it as a shorter dress. In fact, I've been a little bit tempted to have a shorter version just because it's so freaking hot at the moment. But the wonderful thing is that I'm going to show you a dress just now that I was wearing the other day on the train with traveling. I cannot believe how cool this fabric is. I cannot believe how cool it is. It is so, because it's made of 100% viscose and, rayon, which is made of tree pulp. And so it is breathable. And even if it has a sleeve, it's incredible. Laura, Jessica has this one in the long. Jess has this one in the long. Okay, now let me show you, I'm going to show you the pants. So I have this in the same fabric. And these are the adjustable pants. By the way, girls, these items are available. You'll see at the bottom of the video. These items, you can click on those and it will take you directly to my website on tracygoldnewyork.us or tracygoldnewyork.com. Either way, it's fine. It goes to the same place. And it is my website. So it's not a YouTube website. It just is linked. Okay? Does that make sense? It is a beautiful, I'm telling you, it is absolutely stunning. This dress, this fabric, this print, I was very lucky to get it again. I didn't know if I would be able to, but I did, and I got a few yards just, so I have got a little bit left. But I don't know for how much longer, girls, I'm telling you. All right, so, my abs are feeling quite sore because I've been working out quite a bit. But not like, I've been doing a lot of walking with weights, with a weighted belt. Weighted vest and wrist weights. And yesterday I was doing some ab crunch things. So my abs are getting really sore and tender. But I suppose it's a good thing, right? Okay, so this is, not the top, I'm not focused on the top. But these are the adjustable pants, and I'm going to show you Yes, I can, Laura. I can absolutely make a short version for you, girl. With pleasure. It is, I'm telling you, it is the most amazing dress to wear for the summertime. You can even have a wrap in it if you prefer, but if you want it as a casual, it's a great casual dress for Colorado casual as a three-way dress. And then also I think you already have a navy magic top, hey, so that will go over it. Okay, so these are the weirdest pants, girls. When you look, they're really strange. But wait, I'll show you. So I'm gonna come up close to the camera. This is a little elastication piece here. Okay, so when I was creating a pair of pants, I wanted a pair of pants that was going to be really easy to wear, that was going to be adjustable, that would be able to go with our weight changes and things like that, be comfortable and fabulous at the same time. And I didn't want an elasticated waist. I'm not mad about elasticated waist. There is a time and a place for them, but this was not one of them. And so what I did is I figured it out. So this is basically like it's almost like a wrap pant. Okay, and so the nice thing about this is that the buttons, you can add extra buttons on here, but this is a little bit elasticated here. So if you do lose weight, you can add a button. If you gain weight, you just add another button. So you can have multiple buttons there, and then look at that. It ties over and tightens as tightly or as loosely as you want. All right. Then it also has a nice high-waisted at the back. See, look at the high waist at the back. And then this is a slit here. So you can either wear these as a nice floppy wide leg, which is very flattering, by the way. Super, super flattering for elongation to make you look taller, especially if you're wearing a bit of a platform underneath that makes you look taller. Or you can then go and just tie this at the bottom here and wear it like this. So you can do either or. All right, do you see how that? Now the nice thing about this is this can be worn as a co-ord. So I have the magic blouse in the same fabric. And actually you could, if you're brave, I am gonna do it this summertime, is wear this without camion underneath, because I do have small girls, so that will be fine. Just pin that so that it closes, and then there's a little bit of skin showing, but not the part that I'm not so crazy about. Like this, I'm still nice and defined here. So this could be really a fun way of showing some skin, but not OTT showing skin. But if you don't want to do that, that's also fine. And then you've got the sleeve, if you want the sleeve. You could also do the magic top. The magic top with this, a navy magic top, would also look stunning. There is a little bit of black in this print, but I don't actually recommend that you wear black with this because I feel like it's a little harsh. The colors of turquoise and coral are just beautiful. Oh, this is so fun. So that's an easy way of doing it as well. So, and you could bow this, you can tie it, you can knot it, you can do whatever you like. And so again, really comfortable, super easy to wear, to throw on, adjusts with you. I mean, how many times have you got pants that are not sweatpants that will adjust with you? There's not many. I haven't seen those, right? So this is a great way of doing it, and there's no zippers, there's no tension anywhere. All right, then there's one other one I'm going to show you, and this is the one that I was wearing it for traveling, because I have to catch a train to go from New York City to Pennsylvania for QVC, because that's where they are, and I have to go into their studio. And I'm in like hot outside and hot in the subway, waiting for the subway, and then like freezing cold on the trains because the air conditioners are going. And so there's kind of this weird feeling of like, what am I going to wear? Because otherwise I have to carry a jacket with me. Like if I go like this, I'm going to get a little cold on the train. But it's freaking hot outside. So this is a wonderful piece, and also really great to wear, super easy.
And you can have it in different fabrics as well. So all of these, by the way, girlfriends, all of these, you can have this in this, you can have these pants in the snake print, you can have them in constellation, you could even have them in this denim. That would also be possible. So if you want things further customized, just reach out to me. Whoops. Okay. I mean, basically you choose your you choose your style, you choose your fabric, you choose your length. Okay, so let me just go in here. I was actually thinking, Jessica, I must tell you something that I was thinking about the other day. Okay, so this is the dress that I wore on the train, and I could not believe how comfortable and cool it is. So this can be done in different fabrics. So if you don't love this, you could have this in the mermaid. So you could have it in this print. You could have it in the snake. You could have it in, I'll show you the snake in a second. You could have it in this one as well. I've only got enough fabric, I think, for one more dress in that fabric. The Italian blueprint. This is the snake, so you could have it in the snake. You could have it in multiple different fabrics, but it's just this really nice, soft wrap dress. And what is different about my wrap dresses to most of the wrap dresses that you may have tried on and didn't work for you is because there's a lot of wrap to them. I mean, if I come up close to the camera, you can see I could actually wrap this way high up there, like that. But because I have small girls, I'm kind of going down lower. But if you have girls, you're still gonna get the coverage that you need. All right. Then also the actual skirt of it has got that flare. So what often happens, what I find with wrap dresses, is that they do this, and then look at how that focuses there. Again, that's focusing on the belly. And then often this will come too low down, and it's like, where's the rest of the dress? And this would not be something that's comfortable to wear, and certainly not anxiety decreasing, but more anxiety increasing. However, because the wrap dress ties higher up and wraps around like that, it's perfect. It also gives you more wrap in the front so that you are covered, so that you don't have to worry about, your cleavage sticking out. And then also, this is completely, look at how wrapped over that is. And so you don't have to worry about, oh, you sit down and the whole thing comes flying open. Plus, it de-emphasizes the belly amazingly well. Plus, it's a print. Just saying, the prints are incredible. So this is another way that you could, again, a wrap dress is such an easy piece. This actually goes from extra small to medium, and then you'll notice that my sizing as well goes like medium to large, large to extra large. So, and the reason for that is because the shapes that I use are very adaptive. Often the fabrics I also use are very stretchy, so it allows you that flexibility and allows you to just throw something on and feel fabulous. So girls, those are my tips. So really, just in conclusion, take a look. This is my challenge to you. Take a look at how much money you're spending on clothing that you don't wear. Take a look at how much you're spending on clothing that you sometimes can wear depending on what's happening in your body on a given day. And then take a look at how you feel when the clothes that you want to wear don't fit you. And put a price, and that's a hard thing to put a price to. It's a very hard thing to put a price to. And I think that I do believe that we as women are worth investing in ourselves to take care of ourselves. We go and we have our faces done, like some of us go and have some pretty expensive treatments done, right? But like what we adorn our bodies with, oh, I'll just wear cheaper clothes because, and I'll just wear black and it will cover everything. I really want to encourage you, when you wear clothes that feel good on you, that you love, you feel better. You feel better about yourself. I certainly do. I can feel the difference when I'm wearing something that looks really good and something that's really comfortable and something that isn't. And it's just like putting all in the wrong places and it feels tight on my belly. Even if it's not obvious to other people, it's obvious to me. And that it's really hard to put a price on that. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you. I'm here for you. That's what I'm here for. This is not just a normal buy online kind of situation. This is building a relationship. This is me getting to know you and then cutting it specifically for you, for your body. You choose the style that you want, you choose the fabric that you like, and then you choose your height. You choose your length. Do you want it shorter? Do you want it longer? Do you like your legs? Are you not wanting? Do you need it just below your knee? Everything can be customized for you specifically. So, and it's fun. It's fun and it takes the stress out of dressing. I'm telling you, it's the most wonderful thing. Okay, so girls, are there any questions? Laura, did you have any other questions about? Oh, Jessica, I did want to say to you, I have some of this fabric and I was thinking to myself, oh, I think I might need to make a dress in this. But I only have enough, I just have a little bit of fabric. Okay, all right, perfect, Laura. I just have a little bit of fabric, but this could be stunning in this dress. Because I was thinking it's so easy to wear. And it's so cool. Even with the sleeve, funny enough, even with the sleeve, it feels really cool. You've been dreaming. You've been dreaming of that one. I'm gonna see if there's enough fabric for both of us. Oh, and I think it would also go. Would I wear it with? Oh, and you could wear your turquoise. You could wear your turquoise shoes as well. I think your turquoise. We both have turquoise shoes. It would go beautifully with that. Oh, stunning. I think I might have to. Just for traveling, I can't believe how great how easy this is. And it's also crease resistant. I actually just took it, it was laying over one of my chair in my bedroom with other stuff on top of it, and I just took it out and then I hung it up, and this is what, it's it's amazing. There were a few creases and now the creases are gone. It's so fabulous. Okay, so I'll let you know, I'll check and see if I've got, I'll see how much fabric I have. Okay, Jess. All right, so girlfriends, thank you so much for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure. If you are watching in the replay, just put in the comments below and say, hey Tracy, this is my name. I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And also if you have any questions. But let's come together, girls. Let's come together so that we know that we can encourage each other. We know that we're not alone. You are not the only woman experiencing this. I'm telling you, you are not the only woman experiencing this. So let's do it together and let's feel fabulous together. Take care, girlfriends.